Do I look all right? Do I look all right? How's my hair? I'm going to have a haircut and beard trim tomorrow, so sorry, you've got me looking a bit...
a bit artistic.
Artistic.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, well... First memory would be, let me see, I first came to Ireland in 1984. I was asked to do a new play by Stuart Parker at the Old Lyric Theatre in Belfast, which is called Northern Star, about Henry Joy McCracken. And we did a production of that in Belfast, which was fantastic, and we were invited to the Dublin Theatre Festival to do it the following year. So it was a kind of sudden thrill that I'd been in Ireland, done one show, gone back to where I lived in London, did a show in Belfast, and the next thing was, within a year, it was coming down to Dublin. I could breathe, as opposed to London. I lived in London for 13 years and didn't like it. I was born and brought up just outside Stratford-on-Avon. Yeah, in a rural community. My father was a farmer, grandparents farmers, and I just felt in London just claustrophobic. When I got to Ireland for the first time, I just felt, Dublin then in 1984, God, it was a small city and there wasn't a lot happening here. I'd be shocked for saying that, compared to now, Yeah, I would say for the festival, you get the feeling that what you're presenting should be slightly out of the box, possibly, because you might be getting a different kind of audience, different kind of attention. You might be getting different critics coming to see it, not just the home-based ones. The festival productions I worked on when I was at the Abbey, the most intriguing, fascinating one was Tom Kilroy's play about Oscar Wilde's wife, Constance Wilde, The Secret Fall of Constance Wilde, which told the story of the triangle from her point of view. And it was a very abstract staging, and it alienated some of the audience because it wasn't flamboyant. It didn't look like an Oscar Wilde play. It was a very steely, austere, black and white, and actually it was a steel proscenium arch. And sexually, it was reasonably explicit as well, and very. It was elegant, but it was very spare production, and people didn't quite get it. The play was exquisite. So that was a case of pushing the boat out for a festival show in the 80s, which the audience still found a bit hard to cope with. Well, you probably wouldn't produce it in March or April, or you wouldn't produce it any other time. Except it's in the context of the festival, so yeah, you push the boat out and just see where can we go with this and see what the responses are. I think the purpose of having a theatre festival is to bring to the public in this city, in this country, work that they wouldn't necessarily see if it wasn't in a festival context. My name is Joe Vanek, and I came to Ireland in 1984 to do my first show. I designed for theatre, dance and opera, and not exclusively in Ireland, though I'm delighted to be living here.